Well, hellfire. It's RockdaRiff, and I am back for another Metalhead Envy. Today, I am checking out Token Jeep featuring Reid. Uh, buddy of mine told me to check it out. Knew that I was a fan of Suicide Boys. Was like, yo, you like that tougher style, that darker hip hop kind of thing? So you need to check out this track. I was like, all right, cool deal. Never heard of Token. And yeah, let's dive on in and see what's up. Hold on. That looks fucking crazy. You already got me with I say green screen. I don't know exactly how this was shot, but it's like B movie kind of graphic style to me. But it still looks cool. Am I crazy? This sample sounds so fucking familiar. What is this sample from?
I was in a Jeep with at least 3 camera leads trying to get a piece of the high life. They don't love me, but they have a need, so do we. It's a penalty of the high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life. Backpack full, but I give it to my bro when the girl under my arm is mad cause the car full. I was 17 when they were calling me a shady wannabe. It's funny cause I grew up stealing from Marshalls. Woke up on the couch, no cash in my house. Never read, can you see where the cash went? Sure. I was in a Jeep, I had a bottle next to me and it was yelling at me in a French accent. Bonjour. Black on the tee, black on the jeans, passionately bent backs like a crash on a street freak. Accident, token the accident free. T used to be a chopper, then he passed in a lead. 20 racks my fee.
What the fuck?
Obviously too cheap, I get checks with the best. Broke up with.
Alright, dude's got cadence, dude's got flow. Fucking hand threw me off for a minute though. Is this samples from a Suicide Boys song, right? What Suicide Boys is this fucking sample from? I know it's from one. Oh, it sounds like that sounds like the shit from their track What the Fuck Is Happening? I knew I heard this sample before.
Backs like a crash on a street freak. Accident, token the accident free. T used to be a chopper, then he passed in a lead. 20 racks my fee. Obviously too cheap, I get checks with the best. Broke up with a Barbie and now I call her Charlie. They all turn brat when my ex see my ex in a Jeep, bitch. I was in a Jeep with at least 3 camera leads trying to get a piece of the high life. They don't love me, but they have a need, so do we. It's a penalty of the high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life.
Young tall call said Reid, I need a fee. I told him big big, y'all give me about a week. Sicker than the cold, I'ma stand that beat. And I make it host weak, cause I sun when I sleep. The catacomb crook, neighborhood at a raw hook. One look, had him on shook. The brain with the blade in the book. The chef and the cook raise up, but your soul get took. Holding up in that Jeep, slumping Matt when we
That was cool.
keeping your set.
I like that little king. I know I've heard that sound before too, but I cannot place it.
Get took, holding up in that Jeep, slumping Matt when we creep, keeping your set. Coming the freaks in they Jeep, showing them all what they need. The lyrical vet, terror and Tokyo, so go get broken. We throwing their ass in a bin. Heavyweight horror, I got something for her and all of her friends. Never gonna see me again.
I was in a Jeep with at least 3 camera leads trying to get a piece of the high life. They don't love me, but they have a need, so do we. It's a penalty of the high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life. I was in a Jeep trying to get a high life.
Number 4, we gotta change the label name. That's a stupid name. Never too different. I'm gonna tell you something. You can't be. You're too different, nigga. You too different. Bring it.
Alright. That was not a bad track. I'm kind of curious how the sampling works now. I like this old creepy music video. I think that's kind of like using, I don't know if it's AI or what, but using that to your advantage, like this whole head silhouette thing. Uh, dude's got flow. Dude's got a voice. Dude's got a killer flow. I've never heard a token before, but I swear that is. Let me look it up. I swear that is what the fuck is happening. Yeah, that's the same. That's the same sample. It's just in a different octave. This is a little. Yeah, this is just in a higher octave. So I wonder how that works. Because not knowing where the beat is produced from, where the sample comes from, is it did did Ruby make that beat, or did somebody else and Suicide Boys bought it or leased it for a little bit, and now Token has leased it for this track? I knew on an engineer in my band worked with for our first record. Uh, really cool dude, really chill dude. He mostly that's what he would do. He would make beats, and he explained it to us one time. Like the way it worked is because he told us, he laughed. He's like, "Man, y'all are the first metal band I've recorded in a while." He was like, mostly what I've been doing here lately is people will either he goes they'll buy a beat from me, but it was weird how it was bought. It's like they would buy it not exclusively. They would buy it to rap, and then anybody else could still buy it. He goes, it's a different kind of thing when you buy it to where nobody else can use that beat. So I'm kind of curious where that falls. I mean, Token's already, I already like that sample. I like that instrumentation. So I'm already hooked because the track has that. I think that's such a killer. I could listen to that sample without anybody rapping on it because I just dig the instrumentation a shit ton. But yeah, that was interesting. Token, I think you got chops, brother. I'm kind of curious now to hear something that I haven't heard, like hear a song from you that I haven't heard the sample from a previous song, because now that's all my brain wants to do is compare the two. But if I go off of just your voice and your flow, your cadence and all that, I think you got it, brother. I'm envious, man. I want to be able to rap. I just don't have the voice and I don't have the flow. Like I can do the little imitation. Like I can do that, but I can't actually put words and put them all together and do all that kind of shit. So I got nothing but respect for rappers that have got the vocal chops. And Token, I think you got vocal chops, brother. I really liked I liked your the one section here. Let me see if I can find it.
I was in the G trying to get a high life.
Young talk call saying
Yeah.
I need a fee. I told him big bag, y'all give me about a week. Sick it in the cold, I'ma stand that beat. And I make it hoes weak, cause I son when I speak. The catacomb crook, neighborhood at a raw hook. One look, had him on shook. The brain with the blade in the book. The chef and the cook raise up, but your soul get took. Holding up in that Jeep, slumping mat where we creep. Deep in your set, couple of freaks and they cheap. Showing them out what they need, the lyrical vet. Terror and token, your soul gon' get broken. We throwing their ass in a bin. Heavyweight horror, I got something for her and all of her friends. Never gonna see me again.
I like that section. That might be my favorite section of the track. Throw your ass in a bin. Never gonna see me again. I like that part a lot. Oh man, this makes me want to go on like a hip hop kick. Fuck yeah. Token, I wish you nothing but success, brother. It seems like you've already got a lot of that going, but hell yeah, man. I am curious. You have done the job I'm curious about the rest of your discography. If this ends up being your first time to the channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have some trivia about Token, more than welcome. I'd love to hear it in the comment section. But if you have a song request, you got to go over the community post, because I do got a lot that I get nowadays. Go over to the community post. You'll see it round 6, top of the list, or top post right now. That's the list I work off of. That's the easiest way for me to keep track of everything that people want me to check out nowadays. It's like right now I'm doing a bunch of songs that my personal buddies have brought up to me. And it's like, yo, you got to check this out. I'm trying to catch up on that side of it, and then I've still got part of the list that I'm working on as well. Uh, but hell yeah, Token, I like Jeep, but I think hearing what the fuck is happening first, and I think I like the darker key a little bit more, but at the same time, that beat is just sick. So whoever, I don't know who made that beat, but whoever did, that shit is sick nasty. And spit the bars, brother. Spit them bars. But with all that being said, stay positive, stay rocking, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.